Young and restless Victor uses Kyle to take his revenge on Jack. Young and restless Black Knight isn't the type to let bygones be bygones after a man spends the night in a hotel suite with his wife, especially if that man is her ex-husband and his lifelong rival. We already know Victor is planning a multi-pronged Jack attack, but there's one particularly hurtful twist in this tale that his foe will never see coming, even if he should. Viewers are already in the know about Victor's plan to acquire Jabot competitor, Glissade, and turn it into a giant capable of crushing any cosmetics company in its path, and we're certain he wants Adam back at the helm at Newman Media to take public potshots at Jack's family firm. But that's not all he has in mind. While Adam's been reluctant to sign on, Victor tends to get what he wants. So his youngest son is almost certain to wind up back in the CEO seat of the media division. But will he want to do something to hurt Jack? We'd expect him to balk at the idea given their past friendship, but he may be persuaded to poke the bear where Jabot's concerned after his disappointing stint at the company. All he'd have to do is greenlight a couple of stories about Jack's fall off the wagon and the family's infighting in the C-suite. It's not like he'd be publishing lies or rumors. As for Glissade, Tucker may have delayed the sale with his so-called health crisis, but we think that is nothing more than McCall's desperate attempt to buy time. So if when Victor is successful in acquiring the competitor, what then? He's led Audra to believe she'll be in charge. And while that may be partially truthful, we're sure there's more to the story. And his next move will truly twist the knife. Imagine Audra's surprise when Victor announces he plans to give her a co-CEO. One with plenty of experience in the cosmetics business. One who isn't happy in his current post as a CEO, and who she's been in bed with, both figuratively and literally, in the past. None other than Jack's very own son, Kyle Abbott. Victor sniffed out Kyle's discontent with his present situation, in which he reports to his barely qualified mother, Diane, and has held a couple of conversations with the younger man teasing an executive position in his company. Of course, he was cagey about it because he couldn't yet reveal his acquisition plot. But who better to topple the mighty Jabot than a person who has intimate knowledge of its inner workings and its weaknesses? Picture it. Jack is thrown into crisis mode when Newman Media starts taking potshots at him and his company, and then learns that not only is a second-rate competitor suddenly gaining market share, but that his own son will be at the helm when Glissade comes for Jabot. Kyle's defection will also open the door for Diane to make a move to take full control at Jabot. And given that Victor directed Michael to fire up his friendship with Jack's wife, we'd expect he'll have him working behind the scenes to coach her. Michael could sell her on it, of that there's no doubt, and he would be able to tell Diane exactly how to go in for the kill in the legal sense. Of course, she'd tell her husband it was the best move for the company given the bad press he's been getting. And that would be that. All of this would take a toll on Jack's marriage and home life. He'll likely turn to pills again, and Victor's revenge will be complete. He'll have used Jack's son, wife, and his friend Adam to destroy him. But you're thinking, would Kyle really turn against his father when push comes to shove? His history tells us he wouldn't and he will. Let's not forget that Kyle was in cahoots with Victor the last time he came for Jack. And if the mustache can't convince him on his own, he'll have Cole in position to whisper in his ear when they get together for a beer. His chess pieces are all in place. Do you think Victor hopes to use Kyle to get revenge on Jack? Let us know in the comments after taking a look back over Kyle's life and loves in the gallery below.